Hello and welcome to Beyond the Plate with Carol, where we will explore food and a little beyond. So come along with me on this journey and see what we uncover. All right, welcome to Beyond the Plate with Carol at the studio at the Beacon, 814 Elm Street, right in downtown Manchester. And I'm very excited about my guest today. I am here with Priscilla Rondeau of 900 Degrees Pizzeria. Welcome, Priscilla.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a little while since we've done this type of event or...
Yeah, it has. I'm like, I was writing my list of, people. I'm like, oh my gosh, we haven't talked. I mean, we text a little bit, back and forth here and there when something happens, like you had your grandson, right?
Swivel, yeah. Grammys. Oh, yeah.
Fun. It's so different.
I can't even. It's the best. I have 5 grandchildren already, but this is a little different because my son, it's his first. So yeah, it's very...
Me too. My son is, it's my first. So it's just
crazy. You have a little girl,
Josephine.
Oh, that's right. I love that name.
Josie. Yeah.
I have a little Gus.
Gus. That's so cute. Yeah. I love it. I love it. And she looks, it's kind of funny with a son and the daughter-in-law. She looks just like Tyler. I mean, I've had customers at my quilt store say she looks like me. I'm like, oh my gosh, don't say that to her mother. To her mother. And Tyler says that, Mom, don't say that in front of her.
I know. It changes because there was a moment where Gus looks exactly like my son, especially the profile. And then other times he looks just like his mom. So it's just,
yes. Well, Amanda has red hair, and it looks like Josie's going to have some red hair, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, look at that.
Would be cute. It's like you can see the hues, but yeah. So it's so fun.
That's awesome. Life is good.
It is. It's busy. So, what have you been up to? So let's talk about 900 Degrees. I mean, you've been there for a long time.
18 years.
Is it, I was like, I wonder, I wasn't sure. I was like 15, 8. See, we were just talking about how time flies. Right?
I know. Who would have thought when I started this, I'm like, I can do anything for, 5 years or so. And it was going to be an investment. And then it just turned into, I just became a restaurateur. And here it is 18 years later. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but I would do it again. I would do it all over again. So
you would?
I would.
Oh, I've interviewed a couple people and they're like, no way. What are we even doing in this business?
It's like no other.
It is like no other. It is.
It's, I've never felt more a part of a community being a part of the restaurant business with the restaurateurs, with the community. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. It's definitely different. It was with Pat Mills, the bonfire.
Yeah.
We were chatting and we were just talking about how you get a kick out of people that come up to you and they're like, I've always wanted to do this. I want to open a restaurant. And we're like, what? Why? Like, why?
I know. I was warned.
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize how it's a lot of work. I mean, but
it's amount of work.
It is. It's fun. It's rewarding. It's challenging at times, especially with all the employees. I mean, we have 172 employees, 179. I think last count was 179.
Patients, right?
Yeah. But you become a daycare provider, you become a banker, you become a psychiatrist. I mean, it never ends, but it's fun.
All the things.
Yep. So let's talk about 900 Degrees. Where can people find you? Let's start with that so they can, in case somebody's listening that has never been there, which I kind of hard to believe, but...
Well, you say that, but we've got a lot of new people coming to the community. So when you say, do you want to be on show? I'm like, absolutely, because there's some people that are new and they don't know. So
perfect.
They need to come.
That's right.
We're on 50 Dow Street in Manchester. We're kind of one of those hidden gems. When we were thinking about doing the restaurant and looking around at spaces, I walked into this space and it was like a vision. It was like, this would be a perfect upscale pizzeria. This is it. When you got...
Yeah. And it really is the perfect place.
It is. It's an old mill building. It used to be the like a storage house for the locomotive works. It's got a big, beautiful stone wall and then all the brick. And it's, I barely have to decorate it because it just does its own thing.
You don't. Yeah.
And so, it's a really fun. We put on a deck. So we have an outdoor deck and yeah.
That's like on my list to talk about the deck, because the deck, I mean, when you say hidden gem, for someone that's looking for outdoor, seating to go and enjoy, I mean, you have like the best outdoor seating. It's absolutely beautiful. So, well, I usually this comes a little bit later, but we're going to do it right now. For someone that hasn't been to 900 degrees, walk us. We pull up in the parking lot, we get out of the car, and we go up the steps. Walk us through what we're going to see.
Well, when you first come in, there's the hostess station. And again, you're going to see the beautiful building. That's the first thing. You're going to notice it from the outside. It's got the integral brickwork on the outside that you don't see anymore. You know, the craftsmanship. It's really beautiful. The deck is beautiful. I have a new person that does my flowers, which
your flowers are gorgeous. I go by it every day. Oh, every day I go by, and I always look at the flowers, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
They're just gorgeous. So you're going to see all that. And then right to your left, you're going to see the dining room. It feels very expansive because the ceilings are so high. And we have the old beams, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. So you see that. We have an open kitchen. Well, we have a partial open kitchen where you can see the chefs cooking the pizza and prepping and salad prep. And then we have a very long bar. We have a 20-seat bar. And you'll see Teddy behind the bar, and you gotta come meet Teddy. And
ooh,
yeah.
I don't think I've met Teddy, or maybe I have. I'm not sure.
He's been with us for 5 years.
Oh, I'm sure I've met Teddy then. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But he's a really great guy. Madly in love with his wife, has a new baby, has a stepdaughter that, he's a dad too, and he's just got this great family life. And that's part of why he loves 900 so much, because you can get out a decent time. So, but his background is he used to work in Providence, Rhode Island, and Boston, and the whole 200 more. He's got stories. He's got really fun stories. But he loves what he does. He's a career guy. So there's this huge bar. We have a great happy hour special, and that's most of the restaurant is the dining room, the bar. I heard you talking with Tyler about bathrooms. We have 2 bathrooms that are gorgeous, that they have like the stone wall in them. And so, yeah, that's what you'll find.
Nice. And, one thing you didn't mention, I was waiting to see if you were going to mention it, because whenever I go in, I'm always looking at it, because you change it periodically, is the chalkboard.
Yes.
The chalkboard is gorgeous. Yeah. I always look up there. I'm like, oh my gosh.
We've had some art students in the past that have worked for us, and they'll design the board. We don't have anybody we got to get somebody else in there and make a little change up. But yeah, they've done some beautiful work for us. Yeah.
And one of our favorite places to sit at when we go, we're bar people. We like to sit at the bar. I love chatting with the bartender and the staff, and you get up close and personal with them. And we love sitting in front of the pizza oven. The pizza oven.
Yep.
I love it. Just watching, and it's just really cool.
You know where I got that idea from? You remember C.R. Sparks in Bedford? Remember the pizza bar there?
Yes.
It was so much fun. And when we were talking about doing this, I said, I really want a pizza bar, because it's fun being able to interact with the cooks and talk with them and what are they doing. And yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
And then when they're flipping up the pizzas, I remember one time I was there.
Going to say.
We were there for an event. It was an event. Yeah. Was I judging, I think? I think I might have been just
Stone Chef. Yeah, the Stone
Chef. Yeah, well, session. Yeah, and then pizza got stuck in the PM, but Scott food was so funny. Come on. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, no, your staff is always on par, on point, everything. Food is always consistent. As you guys can see all this beautiful food here. Why don't you let them know what they are? Because they're probably looking at it going, what is all this stuff?
Right. Well, I started with the classic margarita. What more can you say? It's just beautiful. It's classic, real Neapolitan, authentic Neapolitan pizza. Then we have the house pie, which is one of our more popular.
My husband likes that.
Yeah, the sausage, pepperoni, and all of the sauce, the mozzarella. It's wonderful. Bossa Nova. This is a winner from the Stone Chef.
Is my favorite. I have it starred right here to talk about the Bossa Nova.
It's one of my favorites also.
Delicious.
And what you do is, what I love about this pizza is you take this lime and you kind of sprinkle it around the pizza, and it just brings out that. See, maybe you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. I really didn't.
Yeah, it brings out the.
Sorry, we don't have napkins.
Oh, that's right. So it's a garlic cream sauce. We have the caramelized red onions, tomatoes, sausage, cilantro, parsley, and jalapenos.
It looks amazing. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
And the person that created this was, his name was Peter. He was a server with us for quite a while. He's was a teacher in Concord, and he was supplementing his income to put his girls through college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Guy, Greg, and he loved to cook, and so he wanted to enter. I said, absolutely, anybody in the restaurant could enter, and so yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. Those wings, we need to talk about the wings, because you told me the name of them, and it just sounds
This is a special. I'm gonna refer to my phone because I want to tell you all what's in it, and it's we've only had it this month, but it's fabulous. It's our spicy peach barbecue wings. Yeah.
yum.
It's so good.
Yum. Well, your wings, because you put them in the wood fire.
Well, there's our Tuscan wood-fired and tossed in spicy peach barbecue sauce and served with a delicious Parmesan peppercorn. And it says, while supplies last, people.
Yeah. No, those look like ridiculous. Yeah. They look ridiculous.
For the past 2 years, we've been doing specials, and even more so the past 6 months, years, we've been really consistent with it. We have a cook that's been with us for 5 years now, Tyler, and he's not professionally trained, but he's fabulous. You try these wings, you won't believe it, but he's self-educated. When he's not working, he's cooking at home. He's playing with recipes. He's reading.
I love that.
Oh yeah,
I just love that. I mean, sometimes who just popped into my head, and I've actually said this a couple of times since I've had him on the show. Do you know Dante Marino, Dead Proof Pizza?
Yes. Yeah.
Same thing.
I heard the same thing.
I mean, they're so passionate about what they do, and they experiment, and they, and Just the Sip. Have you listened to that one with Christina Moran?
Yes.
Same thing. They're self-taught, and
yeah.
I mean, did you hear when she was talking about the infused honey?
Yes.
With cardamom and blah, blah, blah. Like, what? How do you even think that up? I'm not like that. I'm not. Like, when I cook, I go by a recipe. I'm not a good, like, even when I sew, it's funny. I was just talking to somebody yesterday at the store about that. I mean, I've been a bag maker for like 12 years. But I have to have a pattern. I can't sew without a pattern. I have to. I'm like, no, I can't do that, even though I know how to make bags. And
I'm the same way. I'm a really good cook. I come from a family of good cooks, but I have to follow a recipe. And once in a while, I can experiment a little bit. I go a little outside, but Tyler's talented like that.
See, that's great. That's awesome. Let's talk about, because I know you do certain specials like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes. Yep.
So Monday
is Martini Monday, and we do $10 martinis on, certain martinis. There's a choice of martinis.
Yeah, it's a great choice. One of them is my favorite, the espresso martini. I saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
And Tuesdays is buy one, get one half off. Tuesday.
That's where my brother and Lori go. They love Tuesdays. I think they like Mondays too.
Yeah, I know. And then Wednesdays we have half off bottles of wine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And there's some incentives to get some people to think outside the box and not wait till Friday or Saturday.
It's true. One of them actually a couple of them I wanted to point out, because I have to go in and try this. One was called, for those of you listening, listen to this. So go on Martini Mondays, $10 martini at the Fenway. That sounds so refreshing.
Yeah.
That sounds just amazing. Yep. Grapefruit vodka with elderflower liqueur. Oh, grapefruit juice and Prosecco. I mean, it just sounds so
very refreshing.
Light and refreshing. Yep. Yeah, it sounds so good.
That on for I don't even know how many years, but it was one of the ones we did in the beginning. So it's been on there for a long time. We haven't got rid of it because
people are still adoring it. So why get, you can't, why break whatever they say, whatever that saying is. The other one that sounded really good too was the Purple Rain.
Yes.
Pomegranate vodka, Chambord, and pineapple juice. Maybe a little too sweet for me, but I like Chambord. It sounds really good.
Yeah. And who doesn't like pomegranate? Right. Good for you.
Yeah.
Any excuse, right?
Exactly. Now let's talk a little bit about the menu. Like, you do other things other than pizza and wings. I love your mussels.
Thank you.
Love your mussels.
Yeah, we have people travel for them. It's
amazing.
Yeah, it's a great recipe. A lot of the things we haven't touched for years.
And you don't need to.
No, and people love that. They come back for it, so we keep it on the menu, and yeah, it's wonderful.
And like you said, you have Tyler, and they're making specials. Yeah. So it is still keeping your regular customers, entertained and, like,
Exactly.
oh gosh, I got to try this. I got to try that. And it gives them the, the freedom to create.
Right.
But go ahead with the menu.
He'll, and when Tyler does his special, he'll typically do a wing, a pizza, pasta. We have pasta, and people don't typically think of that. And one of the things that we added probably 2 years ago, I say that could be 4, how
I know that.
I know. But lasagna. And it's a wonderful addition because since COVID, our takeout is taken off. It's crazy. We do a lot more takeout than we ever did because Neapolitan's not necessarily made for takeout. It's best eaten right after the oven, but it's still okay. But lasagna is a great go item. It's fabulous. It's if you haven't had it, you have to. That's what my husband has every time.
My husband loves lasagna, so we're gonna have to. I didn't realize that.
It's a great recipe.
When you just talked about takeout, because of course, when COVID, the whole world changed, and when we were, the diners talking about, doing DoorDash, and I'm like, no, who's gonna order eggs DoorDash? Right? Like the same thing, kind of, oh my gosh, it's not even funny. Like, you're right. Like, who would have ever thought, it's a whole different stream of revenue for us.
It is.
It's like, holy crap.
It is.
Like,
yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. And, we tell people Neapolitan pizza is not made for takeout. It's very thin, so it loses its heat quickly. Although if you know what you're doing, if you have a pizza stone, you can heat it up really easily. You just crank the oven to 400, put it in there for a few minutes, and that's it. You've got, wood-fired level pizza. So you just have to know.
Probably even like the air fryer too, I bet.
Yeah.
Or leftovers the next day. I know that's how I usually do mine, but
absolutely. So so we have salads, we have a charcuterie board.
Do you still do soups?
Yes.
Okay. Your soups are like crazy.
Right.
I'm a soup girl.
Right.
I can eat soup year round. Doesn't matter if it's 90 degrees. I will still have soup, hot soup. And you have really, really good soup.
Well, and it's fun for the chefs at the restaurant. They're able to be creative.
Right.
It's another creative, outlet. We have the specials, but the pizzas are pretty solid. Not a lot of experiments. So there are things that we have that they can still have some fun and be creative and do their own things. So
and mixing up different ingredients. But no, your soups are always like, woo.
Thank you.
Very, very good. Very, very good. So what else? Oh, let's talk about catering.
Okay.
Also do catering. Let's talk about that.
Well, that one of the our GM Dan Gove, he's been with us. I couldn't believe it. He was like been with us for 15 years or something. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's been with us for a very long time. He was over at the Epping store and came from Epping to Manchester. And he has a lot of catering experience. So he kind of brought that with him. And one of the things, very, very new, the thought, but one of the things that we're thinking of is bringing a mobile oven. Because we're
doing it, Priscilla.
I know we're getting more and more requests for wedding rehearsals. People are changing People are changing the way they're doing weddings. They, the young people these days, they need the money for the house, so they say, let's still do something, but let's tone it down a little bit. And so they want pizza for their wedding reception, and so we're investigating it now. We'll see what happens.
Yes,
and because I have Dan, who he's just awesome. He's just a rock, and he's so good, and he knows what he's doing. So I said, let's kind of tap into this more, and we have been, but we might kind of escalate that even more. So
talking with Dante, and then also Chef Keith Saracen of Atma Curry House. Oh, have you heard of him?
Yes.
They do all these pop-ups. They go to different places, and they pop up at a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like there was like, when I heard that, I'm like, what is a pop-up? Like, what is this?
Right.
That I think happened. A lot of that happened in the start of COVID.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun,
Yes.
So we're looking into that. I mean, that's, pizza's fun. 900's fun, and that's what we do. And so let's kind of turn this up a little bit and see,
why not?
Yeah. So we're looking around. The woman from Just a Sip was talking about getting her truck and how she got it, and so we're kind of looking around. You don't know where you're going to find it, but
they had been looking for a while, and took her a while to get it going. I have yet to go and check it out. Mondays and Tuesdays I'm usually off with the sewing store.
Right.
And I think she's Wednesday through Saturday, maybe. So it's kind of, sometimes I can't make it, but I got to go check it out.
Right.
It sounds pretty
You're
cool.
a busy lady and you're doing like 1,000 things.
Not really. Just not really.
It seems like it.
Well, anyway, so let people know if they're just tuning in, watching, listening, whichever way, where they can find you. Like on social media and as an address.
We're 900 Degrees, 50 Dow Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the sites.
And website is 900 in numerals.
Yes.
Degrees.com.
Correct.
Beautiful. Outdoor seating. What else can we talk about?
I wanted to talk about the staff, which we've talked about. And yeah, it's just
anything more on the menu. I'm trying to think under your pastas, because we talked about the lasagna.
We also have desserts.
You always have great desserts.
Yeah, one of our staples is the peanut butter cloud pie, which
you've had that for a long time, right?
Get enough. Yes, it's a very generous slice, and it's whipped peanut butter, and we whip peanut butter with whipped cream, Oreo cookie dough. Yeah. Yeah, if you've had, it's crazy. People will actually, I know a lot of people order your pies for the holidays. People do request that around that time too.
Cool.
So that's the only thing that we sell as a pie, but people do ask for it. And it's very, very, it's very decadent. It's very good, very rich, but it's fabulous.
Yum. Yeah. Yes. I know I've had it before. I can taste it right now in my mind. Yes.
And our cannolis, all of the fillings are handmade. And we changed that up. The one this week is Oreo cookie, but we've done creamsicle, coffee, again, another way to be very creative and different, berry and
give the cooks a creativity to, come up with something.
Absolutely.
Fun. And then see how well it does. And then they get all excited and keeps them going and, makes everybody all happy.
Yeah.
I always like to talk about you and Ken go out to dinner. Yeah, I always like to know, what is your favorite places to go?
Well, I know that you might ask this question, and one of the things I was going to say is the Crown, and I get the garlic also, so we need to...
Isn't it amazing?
We need to plan when we're doing that so that we can talk with other people after we... Do I have this whole clover garlic? Absolutely love it. But a lot of times we're around the city so much, we look at each other and we go...
go away.
Road trip.
Yeah.
So we go to Biederman's up in Plymouth, and we'll go for a little hike. Both Sam and Katie, our son and daughter, went to Plymouth State, and we used to go to Biederman's, and they mostly do sandwiches and a lot of craft beer. I get the Cellar Dweller. It's like, we drive there to get it. That's how good it is.
It's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich, and it's called the Cellar Dweller. And it's kind of in a cellar of a building, brick building.
Is it where Bella's used to be?
I don't know. It's been there since our kids, and they're both in their 30s. Yeah. So
Okay.
No. So that's one of our favorite. We go for a little hike to justify
And build up your appetite.
Put a sandwich, and maybe it'll even off. Yeah. And the other places that we go to is we drive to the seacoast and we go to Petey's or Ray's, and
I think that's where we're going tonight. Yeah. It's so funny you're saying that. I said to Daryl, I'm like, I'm craving steamers again. Like, I love my steamers, and there really isn't places around here that have them.
Right.
I mean, there really is.
What was the seafood place that used to be up by La Coretta's? It was a staple for years and years.
Which La Coretta?
The one right here in Manchester.
Oh, Tinker's.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's gone. Yeah. And you can't...
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go there and get seafood, but you can't.
I know Anne Ignite will do lobsters. I don't know if she does steamers or not. I'm not sure. I know she does oysters.
She does mussels.
And she does mussels. I'm not sure about steamers, but I mean... We do the same thing. We jump in the car and we go for a ride.
Yeah.
That's what we're planning on today. Depends on when the dogs get out of grooming.
Right.
Here at the hairdresser. And Charles is getting colored today.
Oh, well, comes with the territory when you're one of Carol's pets.
I knew today would be a longer one. Okay, we said that we had to talk about us being Grammys.
Yes.
And we're both called Grammy, which I think is so cool. My son's like, he did not like Grammy for some reason. He was thinking grandma. And I'm like, no, my mother's grandma to you.
Yeah.
I'm not. He goes, yeah, but it just sounds too close to that. It's too old. I go, well, I am old. Like, I mean, I'm a Grammy now. I am. Yeah. Like, face it. But yeah,
I said that to you when I saw you. We don't look like Grammys.
Right. You're right. No, it's true. It is true.
Sure, very busy and very vibrant.
Yeah.
So, yes. Yeah.
They're still, yeah.
You got to keep up with all these kids, so.
But isn't it just so different, though, having, and watching your kids bringing up kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is like the best thing. He sends me pictures every single day.
Yeah.
If he misses a day at night, I'm like, wait, I didn't get my daily picture. Tyler, what the heck?
That's right.
And then he'll just barrage me with them. But he's so funny. Like I'll get a text. He'll send me a picture. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop that. That is like the cutest thing ever. And then he'll text back and he'll go, right, Mom? Isn't it crazy? Look how stinking cute she, like, this is his reaction.
It's fun to watch that. I have 5 grandkids with Ken, my husband, and his 2 daughters, which were from a previous marriage. And it's so his daughter, Katie, has like these freckles and she looks a lot like him. And then Lindsay looked more like her mom. And it was just, just all the kids look a lot like them. And I'm like, that's kind of the only part that was missing. I mean, they're my grandkids. Right. They're so much fun and so awesome. But that little part where now it's like seeing Gus, it's like, oh my God, he looks like Sam. So
right.
So much fun.
Special.
Or to see some of your mom or your dad or
right.
some of the grandparents. And so it's a lot of fun. It's just wonderful.
Now, how old are yours? The newer, like Sam's? How old is Sam's?
Gus? How old is
right, Gus.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks old?
Yeah, we'll see.
No. Oh my gosh, so mine's 2 months old, 2.5 months. Oh, okay. I don't think I realized that.
They've ventured out a little bit, but they've been kind of staying close to home. And yes,
mine were 2 at the beginning, but they're starting to like venture out. He lets her sleep in the morning, and he lives in Kittery, right near the bridge to walk over to Portsmouth, and he'll text me in the morning, strolling her out and about in Portsmouth at like 7 a.m. And
Sammy used to live in Kittery. He still has a house there that he rents out. So
cool.
Kind of come together. It's a nice little town.
It is.
It's that little what's it called? The little village there. 4 Nighters. Something like that, where it's the little village in Kittery, and they have some restaurants. And it's ask Tyler.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
And then there's a place there too that they say it's popular to the locals. It's like Bowie something. Do you know that? He said it's.
Yeah.
I think you bring your own booze.
No, I think I've eaten there. I don't know the name, but
very good. Bowie Shack.
Very good seafood. Yes.
Yeah, it had good reviews.
Yeah.
There's so many
I know
hidden gems all over the place. I mean, you'd be busy all the time, and then who the heck can even afford all that all the time anyway,
Yeah.
It's like, we went yesterday because we went to Atma. We pre-ordered because he does a pre-order, and you have to pick up on Sundays. You tell the time you want to go pick up. And my quilt store closes at 2, so I had said 5:30 we'll pick up in Milford. But we went ahead of time to check out a couple of places. That's the old J's that they used to have, and which is now called Stonecutters. And it was funny, we went there yesterday afternoon, and there was this 19-year-old singer, Caleb Wilder. He's a country singer. So good. Oh my gosh, he was so good.
I love music.
Yes.
I love music.
We walked in and I'm like, how old is he? Like he's like young, and bartender, he was 19. I'm like, he's going to be on American Idol someday.
I love that.
I know he is. He was really, really good.
It's awesome.
But then we also went to, and it was nice outdoor seating. It was like all open on the oval. As you come into it with the red arrow on your left, and then you start going around the oval. Yep. Right as you're turning the left, there was a gas station, and they turned it into a brewery.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Although they said they don't make the beer there. It's craft beer that they bring in.
Right.
Small little bites. They had 2 guys singing outside under. Really fun to go check that out.
Right. I haven't been to Milford in a long time, but we went out to eat at Greenleaf.
Oh, Greenleaf, yeah.
So
Keith is good friends with. Keith used to own Greenleaf.
Oh,
Saracen from Atma.
Yeah. So good.
Isn't it good? So, did you see what they posted today? Did you happen to see that?
No.
Oh my gosh. It was this It was a pate. Oh, I'm not gonna remember. But it was some pate, and and they formed like the crust around it. It was like a work of art. It was like, oh my God, with pimentos in it, I think, or it was.
That's that passion.
Yes,
what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. But yeah, green.
That's how this started. There was no pizza around the area. I don't know anything. I've never had a restaurant, but I knew pizza, and I was like, we need to bring something like this. And I connected with a friend who knew restaurants, and there it is.
So wait a minute. You just said you had a restaurant before?
No. Never had a restaurant.
Oh, never. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know that.
No, never had.
And then you just decided, I want to open up a pizzeria.
I had no idea.
But look where you are now. That's great.
Experience was Friendly's breakfast during college, and after college, Jack in the Box in Natick, Mass. That was my restaurant experience. That was it. Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm just if you want something, you got to make it happen. Sometimes you got to do it yourself, and that's kind of how that happened. So yeah,
and you did, and your partner at first got you going, and you both, yeah. Well, good. Is there anything else we missed about 900 Degrees that people need to know?
No,
I think we touched upon quite a bit. I just want to make sure.
Just, I wouldn't suggest following us. I mean, we do a lot of fun things. We had a event where you could watch. We do it every year for 4th of July. You can watch the fireworks on the 3rd.
Perfect view.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it's so nice because you don't get to see the lower fireworks, but you're able to have a nice seat and you can eat and you have a cocktail and you do get to see a good view. And that's more my style.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit in the parking lot. It's like sit on the ground. I don't like
totally
rather sit in a seat. So we're always doing different types of things. We'll have craft beer takeovers, we'll have wine events. So there's a lot going on. You just have to, check in. You follow us on Facebook or Instagram and you'll see all those things that we're making happen. So,
and with the weather, you're in summer going into fall, which is great. I mean, your deck stays open. Really, people listening and watching, it is one of the best decks around. It really is. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
And the thing is, in April, when a lot of decks might be cool, ours is perfect because we're facing the west and the sun is just coming in. Same thing in the evening, in the fall. It's gorgeous. And July around 12, not so much, but,
a little later on, and there's a little bit of shade and
Yeah. Deck is pretty, we can really extend our time on the deck, and we've got some heaters out there, so it's a good size.
It's extended to as long as you can, basically. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
For sure.
And free parking.
Right.
Heard.
Yeah, well,
Love that. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, Manchester, this morning, I was here this morning, and I think I was waiting for my coffee or whatever. Yeah. And I looked out because I could see outside, and the parking lady's at my car. I fly out. I'm like, what? I did my thing. Like, what are you doing? And yeah, I mean, jeepers. I've had a few of those tickets.
A few minutes. Yeah.
I make sure it dings me now and notifies me because I'm so bad. Daryl's like, what? Again?
How many tickets can we get? So, yeah.
Oh, well, this was fun. Brings back old memories.
It was fun. I was listening to your Tyler interview and thinking about Sam working for the restaurant for me. He's doing his own thing, but that's so great that he's kind of in the business and
he's out now.
Yeah,
he sold Haps. Well, he didn't sell it as Haps. They're taking over the building.
Yeah,
he didn't sell like the Haps image because he's going to be doing he did a lot with sauces and all kinds of that stuff that he'll be selling in some Whole Foods probably and stuff like that.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, he has an edible kitchen. That was always his main job. That's why they moved to Maine a few years ago. So that's really, I think he had to get it out of his system.
Sure.
And it was like the funniest, and I know you'll appreciate this because, we have boys. And when I would go into his kitchen, I was like amazed at how organized and spit clean. Like, he even sent me a picture one day. Oven guy had to come and had to roll his oven out. And when the oven guy rolled the oven out, he's like, I have never seen this before. And I was like, well, what's the matter? He's like, no, I've never seen anything so clean. And I took a picture, he said to me, and he was like so organized and labeled. And I'm like, where do you even come from? Like, are you kidding me? So, makes you proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I grew up in the restaurant business. It's important to be clean and organized and those things. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. This was very fun.
Thank you for having me. It's been a while.
I know.
This is so much fun.
It is. All right. Well,
We get to have lunch now.
I know. Oh, go ahead.
That's why I brought the food, because I was watching your shows, and every time I watched it, you were saying how starving you were. So I said, I'm going to bring her some food.
3 pizzas and wings?
Well, do you know what
We're going to share it with them up there. Get them on to, and I want to introduce you to the owner upstairs, Jonathan, who's really nice, of Williams & Son Coffee. All right. Well, thank you so much, Priscilla, and I will be seeing you soon. All right. Bye.